Mark. Doesn't look like he's working out with us today. I'm just kidding, brother. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm just giving you a hard time, buddy. Figured I'd, start off with something funny. But I was looking up about creatine last night. I don't think there's any way that me pumping harder these last couple of days has anything to do with the creatine I'm taking, because one, I'm not loading, so I'm not like taking like a lot, and just based off of that, it takes about 2 weeks on average for the creatine to actually start like kicking in. So it might just be the amount of rest that I'm getting, and then maybe I'm just like pushing myself a little harder, and I wasn't aware that I could push myself a little hard to that level. But I'm aware of it now, and we're gonna keep going. Yesterday was pretty. Yesterday was pretty intense, though. I don't know if like going hard like that all the time is probably the best idea. So there might be some sort of rotation where it's like 2-1, where like two of the, like today for example is shoulders and arms. So if I were to do this like 2-1 system, it would be 2 sessions focusing on strength, and then after that, the next one is more so hypertrophy, so like lighter weights, more reps, but like realistically, like just to sort of like take it easy, so I'm not putting too much heavy strain. I mean, unless it is sustainable, then yeah, I'll go for it, but I just don't want to I don't want to put myself in a position where I won't be able to do this. That's the, like, obviously that's always been like the priority, but yeah, it's always like it's quite literally always in the back of my head, thinking like, hey, what can I do, or what shouldn't I do, so that I could continue doing this forever. Speaking of, I mean, not forever, but like, because obviously we don't live forever, but speaking of moving forward, I think I have an idea with where I want this content to go after the 100 days is over. And no means am I stopping. Like, I think I'm gonna go every day still, at least to the best of my ability. Yeah, like I might consider a rest day on day 101. I might, but the likelihood of that is slim. I might. But yeah, moving forward, I have like 2 more concepts that like I think could take me through the rest of the year. So that's really, really good. And I think it'll still keep me interested in putting out content. One thing I am working on or looking into is getting better at creating short form content, or at least creating some type of like template or structure in order for me to be able to create that content. And ideally, I have someone else do it, and as soon as I'm done recording all of these and editing the video, or the main video, I send the rest over, and it gets made into suggestible content, is like the system that I would like to preferably run, where the editor creates a bunch of different ones. We pick and choose which ones are the best, or if there are any changes that need to be made. and then post it across all the socials. But that's still in the works. Obviously, I'm not a baller by any means, you know, so I can't really afford to hire anyone just yet. So we're gonna have to figure this out on our own. But that's what makes the journey, you know? If you're not learning how to do it, like, where's the fun in that? But I am gonna find parking right now, and then we'll get started. Fuck, I don't see a lot of parking. Oh man. Yeah. See you in a bit. Oh shit. I was recording. I had no idea. So that's our second one. I'm gonna stick to the old schedule today. Not so much focusing on strength, just trying to get some fatigue going. Man, it is a little more packed than I thought it'd be for a Wednesday. But we were able to do side lateral raises as well as front lateral raises. But it is really, really packed. So I could barely, there's barely any spots to set up the camera. So we might be limited on footage today. All right, I lied. Let's go for some strength. I lied. Oh, God. Yeah. That's a bit heavy. Oh. All right, let's find some shoulder presses, and we'll see if we can get content or footage of that. If not, then we'll see you on the next one. Ooh. All right, so we got lucky and got the curl machine. It's great. Oh. I don't know what I want to do for bicep curls, but as I was like talking about, you know, whether I want to focus on the old routine or strength training, like it kind of just hit me in the head, like, dude, your muscles really don't know, you know, what you're doing to them. All they know is that you're telling it to grow, right, or get stronger. Those are like literally the only two signals you're sending it. So with that in mind, it's like, I guess now I could really hyper focus on both like sculpting as well as like getting stronger where I want to. Eight is great. But yeah, like, so for example, when I was doing my lats, my side lats, I was like, you know what? I want these to look bigger. So in my head, with what I know now, I could focus more on hypertrophy type reps and sets. Whereas like, say, like I think like my triceps look cool. So I don't mind just strength training just to get stronger, because I don't need my triceps to get bigger. My biceps as well, it's like I don't need them to get bigger because I still want to be able to touch my shoulders. So I could focus more on strength training there, but obviously it's just based on, you know, when it gets to the desired size, you know, I mean, for everybody else it might be a, you know, a preference as to what you want first. But knowing how to manipulate it is the key, I think. As I was saying, I don't want my biceps to get big. I'm literally like, well, that was only like 7 reps. It was 7 pretty hard reps. But I think the magic number in terms of reps that I want to be at is like 6 to 10. So no matter what, to some degree, whether I'm hyper-focused, or not hyper, but whether I'm focusing on like hypertrophy or focusing on strength, I'm still working on the other one just a little bit. I've been watching a lot of the videos too. I really got to keep a straight back. All right, we're done there. I see one shoulder press machine available, so I might hit that up. But I'll see y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna look for a shoulder press. Well, water first, and then shoulder press. So, although it may have been packed, or although it is packed, I am pretty surprised that I'm able to get to a shoulder press machine. I think this one I'm just going to do my best to talk less and just work out. Get in the zone real quick. That felt really good. Oh man. That was kind of heavy there, but I kind of want to go higher, just less reps. All right, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Ooh, wow. That's pretty heavy. You don't know until you try. But I might stay there. It was a little rough. Just trying to get it up initially. We're moving fast. I'm spending about like 4 to 5 minutes per movement. Oh boy. Damn. Damn. Okay. I might drop that. I might drop it. Let's go back down. Let me make us a drop set. Oh. I should have been doing higher reps, less weight for this particular exercise if I want my shoulders to get bigger. That should have been the right thing to do. You can always adjust for next time. Okay. Whew. That's good. That is good. Huh. I think I'm going to look for isolated triceps. I'll see if I could tape that, and then if not, I will probably, oh man, maybe not. I might do the sit-ups right now, and then I'll see you guys at isolated triceps. So, or not the sit-ups, I apologize. The straight back, the crunch, flutter kick, plank combo. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and I'll be back. We'll be back. Man, those ab exercises just, I mean, now I'm like sort of pushing myself to do like 35 crunches, 40 flutter kicks in 70 seconds. But even just adding that is so tiring. But it isn't going unnoticed, or it's not going for nothing. I re-looked at my scan, and while most of the most recent one, a lot of the gain was on my legs, consistently throughout each scan, my quote-unquote trunk was gaining a lot of skeletal muscle mass as well. Oh boy. Today was a pretty good session though. Yesterday, in terms of like eating, was pretty interesting. I had like this really big Hawaiian chicken barbecue plate. It was like 1,100 calories and like 65 or 66 grams of protein. So like, I was so bloated after that. I could really only do a shake as opposed to like an additional meal, because that felt like 2 meals in itself. So I had like 3 shakes at like 40 a piece, so 120, plus that meal, so like 185, which is pretty interesting. And the funny thing is, I ordered 2 of those plates thinking I was going to eat them the same day. So I think I'm going to do the same the same meal plan today. It beats having to order or like grab food, you know? Anything that could save me time. Because time is something you never really get back. There's a lot of things you can get back in life. Time is not one of them. To which, to whoever's watching, I want to thank you for offering your time to watch me. Oh God. Oh. All right. Nope. Can't do it. But I'm gonna move over to the deltoid raises, and then I'm probably not gonna tape that. Just gonna get into my zone, work that out, and then I will see y'all at either the walk off or the drive off. I think it might be it depends on really how busy it is, you know. But depending on what it is, I'll see y'all. However, it might even be a hybrid. We'll see. We'll see. Just let me see if I can do 3 more. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Oh. It was, or it ended up being just a drive off. I thought it was going to be a hybrid one because I thought I was going to be able to get my camera and walk to the car and all that jazz. But I had to get a call right as I was done with the deltoid raises. So we ended up walking to the car while on the phone. And now we are on the road back to the crib. So constantly adapting and fine-tuning the approach with in mind now that, you know, you could quite literally do hypertrophy and strength at the same time, you know, with different muscle groups. I kind of, I mean, I know I say like, you know, I'm gonna take a look and see if I can come up with a new routine and stuff, but honestly, I kind of really like just sort of doing audibles and just seeing like what I'm feeling that day. I mean, I'm still gonna pay attention to the splits that I'm doing in terms of like what muscle group I'm working for that particular day. But in terms of like how I'm feeling, like if I'm feeling weak, I'll probably do like high reps, low weight. Probably like less sets than usual. Whereas if I'm feeling a little more recovered, I might go a little harder. And then depending on which muscle I want to either grow or strengthen, I'll adjust it there. Yeah. I am looking forward to, I'm pretty hungry now. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm looking forward to eating that, it is kind of early though. But yes, I'm going to devour that barbecue chicken plate. Well, I think I'm gonna have a shake first, and then I'll probably eat that for lunch after like an hour and a half. But hopefully I can get my work done early today, and then I'll be able to get to editing sooner than later. No matter what, like whether it's 30 or 40 minutes, I mean, this thing is uploading for at least 4 to 5 hours. I see it like it's basically an hour every 10 minutes. So if it's 30 minutes, it's probably going to take 2.5 to 3 hours. If it's, and it also depends on like my upload speed. I feel like I'm being throttled. This is just a feeling, all right? I'm not claiming that my internet provider is throttling me, so please do not sue me. Although I don't think they can. But I feel like I'm being throttled. Because there's times where I'm like, man, it is uploading exceptionally slower than usual. But it's okay. As long as it's being uploaded. As long as it's being uploaded. Oh, yeah. So, I did take the pre-workout today. And quite honestly, like, in terms of, like, feeling whether or not I could push myself, I don't think that's contributing to anything. But it does keep me hyper-focused on, like, counting my in-between rest periods. Or in-between set rest periods. I'm a little better at counting and paying attention to it, like, or staying at like the 45-second to 60-second mark. And I can almost like think. I don't know how to explain it, but I can almost like think of the muscle to work out, and I could feel it as I'm thinking it. So if that's a stronger mind-muscle connection, then that's kind of amazing. But yeah, that's kind of how it's working out for me right now. Oh, I'm kind of gassed though. I'm kind of gassed. So I'm gonna drive home and I'm gonna get to working. Try to get this video out, and I will see y'all. Well, obviously tomorrow, but we'll see whether it's early or later at night. Most likely early. Most likely. Peace.